Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And the third and final movie in the original trilogy of the Evil Dead. This is not really called Evil Dead, it's just called Army of Darkness, but of course we know it is part of the Evil Dead trilogy. And this came out in 1992. Once again, it is the third installment and it's a sequel to Evil Dead. However, they do have some changes. You get to see Ash Tyler in his job, which what the series is actually based on. So you have in this movie Emmett Davis. You have a very young Bridget Fonda playing the girlfriend for Ash Williams. You've got Marcus Gilbert, Ian Abercrombie, and Bill Mosey as one of the Deadites, Deadite captain, and Ted Raimi, of course, returning as one of the several characters under the disgusting Deadite mask, and as well as a warrior. And one of my huge crushes from the days of watching oh my goodness, what is that show now? Babylon 5. Patricia Tallman, she plays the possessed witch. She was a stunt woman for many years, and yeah, I didn't know that she was actually in behind the. You can't make out, of course, with the heavy makeup, but yeah. So as this movie starts, you've got a narration of some kind, where he is from the department store, and then he goes with his girlfriend, this time played by Bridget Fonda, and they show what happened in the movie, in the cabin in the woods. They're attacked, and finally he is transported to the Middle Ages. He is captured by Lord Arthur's men, and he is enslaved along with several others. His weapons are confiscated. However, when he is thrown into a pit, he fights this Deadite and he regains his weapons with the help of a couple of people over there. So the wise man, basically, and he is able to kill them. He escapes, and then he demands that Henry and his men are set free. He kills Deadite, publicly showing his powers. He is celebrated as a hero, and he lives it up a little bit, having a couple of women feeding him grapes and all that stuff. And of course, we see Emmett David's character, Sheila. She's one of the women who's basically giving him food. And they say that the only way that Ash, the wise man basically says, the only way that Ash can actually return to his time, back to his original timeline, is through the magical Necronomicon Ex Mortis. So this is where the book has to be taken, and he goes to find the Necronomicon. Goes to this, and this is one of the funniest. This one is really a fun movie. He enters this haunted forest, and he is chased by this evil spirit, and he goes into his windmill. He crashes in a mirror, and all you can see reflections of him on the mirror. They all come out as tiny little ashes, and they basically it's like David and the people of Lilliput and David sort of has a really funny scene before it becomes like a lifetime copy of him, goes through him and then becomes one, and then he has to kill it and bury it. When he finally arrives to the location, he does find, this is my favorite scene of and he's got to say the words Klaatu Barada Nikto, which itself is a funny thing if you can understand. He doesn't know which is the real book, so at the last moment he realizes that he forgot the phrase, and so he tries to, I don't know who he's trying to pretend, but I remember watching it the first time and I was laughing way out loud, because he says Klaatu Barada, and pretending he's got a cough in that, and he grabs the book. Unfortunately, because he did that without properly saying the words, the dead all arise. That's basically the Army of Darkness. All the corpses and the skeletons and stuff, they all arise, and they go to the castle to start killing the people. So he's got to lead the humans to fight them. Sheila even gets. He's had a romantic thing with Sheila now. She even has to save her. She gets infected in a time, and then later on they are able to uh, destroy and get victory over the Deadites, and finally there's peace in the land. So he gives the wise man uses the book and finally creates a potion for him and says, you need to be very careful, you need to take this, recite the same phrase, and then he goes in his car and it's in a cave somewhere, and then he goes to sleep. The version that I've seen, so there's a couple of versions towards the end. The version that I've seen is that the wise man tells Ash he should only swallow 6 drops of the potion to return to his present time. Unfortunately, because there were some falling rocks, Ash miscalculates and he takes in way too much of it, the stuff. He falls asleep. He takes 7 actually, and he wakes up full beard and all that, and he goes and tries to come out of the cave, and he looks and he finds after a big huge calamitous war, like a fallout of the World War or something like that. Humanity is destroyed. London is in complete ruins, and it's just him. And he starts screaming and cursing himself because he fell asleep. He overslept. So that's the version that I have. That's the only version that I've seen. However, there is a alternate version where he actually is successful. He's back in the present time where he belongs, and he's working at the S-Mart department store. That's the name I couldn't remember. And as he's talking to a female worker, a surviving Deadite somehow or the other came and into this place, and because he actually forgot the last word once again, starts attacking the customers. Ash uses a rifle and kills it. Says, "Hail to the king, baby." That's the second time he's actually saying it before grabbing the woman and kissing her. So that's another version of it. But like I mentioned, I've only seen the original ending. So yeah, that's basically. I think I've seen it somewhere else. I think I've seen it online because I remember that basically. So that's it for Army of Darkness. It's a fun movie to watch. I give it an 8. I give it an 8 out of 10, not an 8.5. Sorry, give it an 8.5 out of 10. It's absolutely fun to watch. And how long have we gone for this video? Yeah, so it's really good. I mean, Ash Williams is a great character. Bruce Campbell has fun playing this role. I really can't say anything else about this. It's absolutely fantastic. So yeah, it's thoroughly enjoyable. Good night, guys.